Today's Sunday, it's the 4th of June 2023 and we're back in Mallorca and we've come down to Palmanova. In fact, we're just outside Pappy's bar. We couldn't park anywhere at the other end where we usually park, so we've actually parked almost in Magaluf. Obviously very busy, it's very warm, parasols out, hats on, but there's some big thunders clouds in the sky, so let's have a look in Palmanova. So it's, I guess it's around about lunchtime, it's 2:20 and we've had a bite to eat at home. Still sorting out videos from our trip to the UK. I think I've got one more to sort out and then they will be done. And we'll be back to Mallorca videos for a while. So as we drove along, clear blue skies and lots of sunshine, and it's very warm. It's definitely t-shirt weather. But as we've found somewhere to park, you can see the clouds billowing up around us. And speaking to people, that's how it's been over the last few weeks. Really nice, warm, sunny weather in the daytime, up until lunch, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then some places have had rain and storms. We've not seen any rain at all yet, though I was reading in the local newspaper yesterday and they said they had 80 litres of rain yesterday in Binissalem. That's 80 litres for every square metre. That's a lot of water. So I guess the people in Binissalem were paddling a little bit. But where we were, we had no rain. So we've been back a day and a bit now. We came back on Friday night. So we've had all day Saturday. We've been sorting out shopping and all the things you need to do when you get back. And so this has been a first opportunity to get out. So really it's a quick have a look at Palmanova, and then we'll be going to a football match this afternoon. The last football match of the season for us, Rayo Vallecano. It's a last home match and it's the last match. It's not of any points significant, so I guess they'll be playing for pride. And actually a bit of money as well, because higher up the league you get, the more money you get from La Liga, from the television rights I suppose it comes from. And one more place up would give us another 2.8 million euros, which is not to be scoffed at. The players on the other hand might be looking at it in a different way, saying it's time to go to the beach. Some of them might already be there. It'll be a sad occasion in some respects. We're going to see the last of some players, we guess. Certainly Gallareta's off. He's already signed for his new club. And probably the last time we'll see Kangin Lee playing in a Mallorca shirt. That will be very sad, because he has been the superstar of Real Mallorca this year. And he's going to be very hard to replace. So we're on the San Matias beach now. We don't usually start on the San Matias beach, but that's the end we've started, walking towards the Santa Lucia. You see lots of people about, lots of people on the beach, lots of people using the beds, and quite a few in the sea, but in the distance loom the clouds, and there's rain coming out of those clouds over the hills. So that's what greeted us there. So it looked like that as we were driving along, just blue sky. But as we can move around, you can see that there are these banks of dark clouds, cumulus nimbus clouds, I'm guessing. Lots of bolts of lightning yesterday and similar today, but it's not all over the island, so you have a different story if you're in a different part of the island. So some people will be saying, oh, it's rained all day, and then you'll say, it didn't rain in Palmanova. So I don't know, I'm not sure whether it's going to rain or not. It's very difficult to predict. And I was reading an article in one of the Spanish papers about the radar pictures, how they give a false impression as well. I'd normally relied on the radar pictures as being very accurate, but the article was saying that the radar pictures actually show up rain which is higher in the atmosphere not necessarily at ground level. And while it might be pouring with rain 20,000 feet up, when it comes down to ground level, it might hardly be raining at all. Not all that rain actually gets to the ground. So I'm not sure what I'm going to believe now. I always believe the radar. Radar's got to be a good indication of cloud coverage, and cloud coverage has got to be an indication of whether it's going to rain or not. So I think I might still like to look at the radar pictures. It is warm. We're just getting past CISO's, which is busy as ever. We've had a wonderful time in the UK. The main purpose of going was to go to a wedding of a close friend of ours, which was in London. But if we're going all the way to the UK, we may as well make the most of it. And now that we're retired, time is in our hands, so we can actually go and come when we like. So we took the opportunity to see our daughter in Hampshire and our daughter in Somerset. So it was really good that we could do that, see the grandchildren and spend a few extra days there other than the wedding. Hence lots of videos from the UK. But I think, like everyone, it's always good to get back home, and luckily the house was okay, and all the rain that's, well, I don't know, been forecast or that they've actually had, nor appears to have entered our house. So the house was dry on the inside, which is always good news. Sometimes when you get the really heavy storms, sometimes it rains in the house.
Usually like this time of year though, is it?
No, it's not usually the rain that we have. So usually at this time the weather's sort of settled down and it's like this, without so many clouds. Temperatures are pretty much normal, so 26, 27, 28, it's warm. So, yeah, and this weather's actually predicted for the next few days actually. So warm, sunny weather, usually in the morning, and then later on you could be getting a storm. With the storms will be wind as well. At the moment it's a little bit breezy, but nothing too much. Usually when the storms arrive, you get some really strong winds, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Just going past the barbecue F&C restaurant. Still one of the places on our list of places to go. I was thinking as we were driving, you know, all the list of places we need to go to, and
it gets longer.
It's continually getting longer. And if we went to all the bars, I would be very drunk. Just coming up to the Baleares Hotel Santa Lucia, the Santa Lucia Hotel, one that's been a favourite of our family for a long time. And our friends Shauna and Claire will be coming here later on this year. So looking forward to seeing you when you come. And I do know that Shauna's got a countdown, so she's counting the days to when she arrives and enjoys the beach. So I think maybe I should concentrate on that sort of view, and you just see the blue skies, not the clouds. Because there have been lots of comments on Facebook about, oh, is the weather terrible? Have I booked the wrong time of the year? I think all of these people who are on the beach here are thinking, we picked a great time of the year. The temperature's good. A bit of cloud is always a bit good. It gives you a bit of respite from the direct sun so that you don't get burnt too much. And those of you who are regular watchers know that Anita and I tend to keep out of the sun anyway. Lots of boats out in the bay today. But it's Sunday, so Sunday's a day when people are on holiday, they're not in their offices working, and so it gives them an opportunity to get the boat out and take it for a spin, getting ready for summer. There have been some huge boats here, some mega yachts. I'm not sure what's in at the moment. I'll need to have a look and take stock of that. So you've got beautiful clear blue skies over Magaluf and that part of Palmanova. As you pan around, it is pouring down with rain on those mountains, which when you come to land in Palma, you'll probably notice that the island is much greener than you'd perhaps have expected at this time of the year. And usually at this time of the year the island's starting to yellow, and at the moment there's quite a lot of you see the docks in the Santa Lucia. Watch out, there's a quadricycle coming after you. So this beach actually is partly in cloud, so the cloud is actually drifting this way a little bit. You can see the toys floating around in the water there. You get onto one of those, hang on for dear life. Some speedboat whisks you around, bounces you around off the coast there. There are buoys all marked out for where you can swim and where you can pedalo and where the boats with engines can go, so it's very clearly marked, the swimming areas from the non-swimming areas, and usually get the lifeguards giving you a bit of a warning if you tend to stray in an area where you shouldn't be. And the water's still looking very clear. See the bottom beautifully. The last video, which is coming up, I haven't yet even started to edit that one, but we'll be from Bournemouth, and we were reminded of the power of the sea by the tragedy that happened on Bournemouth Beach last week, and 2 youngsters lost their lives, swept out to sea. I suppose thoughts and prayers have to be with their families, and so sad that that happened. It's the happy Chinese looking happy and full.
Hello. All right. Hello. How are you? We're fine, thanks. Have coffee. Nice to see you. Little gift.
Well, that's lovely to see people who have been watching our channel. Gives me a little break from the walking as well, nicely in the shade. So this is Lady Di's, or Diana Beach Bar it's called, club. 2 weeks ago when we were last down here, they were about to, or looked as though they were about to open the old Lady Di's, which I think may well have changed its name. But they were just cleaning the decks and piling things in, so we need to go past there and have a look and see what's going on. But we can do that perhaps on the way back. Another one of our favourites is the Barbuda, and we were here having dinner a few weeks ago with Angela, and it was ram-packed, absolutely ram-packed with young ladies on hen nights. Not one group, not 2 groups, not 3, but the whole place was just packed with them. And to give them credit, they managed to serve us as well as all of them, and there was not too much wait. It was very good. The service was excellent, food was excellent. Big thumbs up to them. I think last time we came past Rogers, it was just about opening, or just about to open? Well, it's fully open now, and people are enjoying Rogers restaurant here, right on the beach.
I got them from.
And this is going to be the Zell, and yeah, lots of progress been made here. It looks as though they're just doing the finishing touches now. Yeah, all the balconies, yeah, I've got the deck chairs on already, so they're already, top 3 floors are ready. Still a bit of work to be done down here, but they're due to be opening in about a month's time, so they've got a few weeks to go. But I'm sure this will be all done on schedule, and whoever's going to stay there should have an amazing time. This is the hotel that's been done in conjunction with Rafa Nadal. So this is the Rafa Nadal hotel. Hello.
Hello. You get rather high.
So this is going to be in conjunction with the Melia group. So it used to be the Calablanca, and now it's going to be a Zell hotel. I'm not sure whether they're going to keep the name. The name's gone actually. It was on the wall here, but that's gone. Rafa Nadal, unfortunately, is in hospital.
Is he?
Well, he may be out by now, but he's had an operation in Barcelona. One of these injuries that's been keeping him from playing tennis recently. So we wish him a speedy recovery. He's a great ambassador for the island, but playing tennis has clearly taken its toll on his body, and he's had a few spells in hospital with injuries that he's sustained over his career. But whether he'll go back to tennis, he's not officially said he's going to retire yet. But it would be sad perhaps to see him go out losing matches. He's been winning them for so long. He's got to be in top form if he's actually going to ever return to competition level. But he's certainly one who's spread his wings. He's not just a tennis player, he's got lots of other business interests, and nice to see that he's got one down here on this side of the island in Palmanova. His other big interests, of course, are in Manacor, where he has an academy, a regular school actually, with an American curriculum. So it's a boarding school. That's attached to the tennis academy, which is for training tennis players, and it's a very interesting place. We did actually do a tour there last year, was it? With our grandsons. They had great fun doing all the interactive experience that you can do. How are you doing? Are we heading back yet? Or?
Have a coffee somewhere, shall we?
We'll have a coffee somewhere. That sounds like a good idea. Perhaps not. This is the Paradise Beach, which has live entertainment in the evening, and you're right next to the beach. Yeah, breakfasts. Yeah, we can go there. I just want to have a look at the entertainment list, see who's on. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Saturday at the moment. There's nothing on Friday or Sunday, so I'm not so sure whether Leapy's playing here or not. It's one of his places. Yeah. Well, I guess we couldn't be in a much better position, just overlooking the beach here. And we did just have a few spots of rain, but they've all gone. It's all dried up, the sun's shining again. I don't know if it's going to rain or not, but we've got a nice, cool refreshment. Cheers. Oh yes. Very nice, just what the doctor ordered. Well, we're both suitably refreshed now, and it's time to head back towards the car. So we've got this match to go to. So we're going to go back past the shops. Anita's still looking for
Something for Ibiza.
something for Ibiza. I did find a flowery shirt, so I've got a flowery shirt. Always looking for spares though, you never know. Busy at all the bars, everybody's watching the Grand Prix. The local Grand Prix, of course, it's the Barcelona Grand Prix today. The Spaten was in the lead, I think. Just across the road, right in front, that's the Tent Hotel up there. And then we've got the Fergus Bermudas on this side. We're going to go down this back road. This is where they're doing all the work. You see all the boxes there. Lots of things. This is for the Zell Hotel. I do think it's wrong that they're actually doing the work at this time of the year though. Because this is June now, it's high season and all that
That
sort
lady said that they'd been putting tiles on and drilling this morning, Sunday morning.
Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, but they've left it a bit too late. The hotel, which was getting a lot of press and still getting a lot of press on social media, is the Fergus Palmanova Park. I'm sure I've got that complete name right. Fergus Club Palmanova Park, which guests were arriving and the place wasn't finished. And it's a real mixed response. Quite a lot of the guests are really quite happy with the hotel and they've just accepted the fact that some things were not complete. And others have written to say they're not happy with it. It's not as it was advertised. And we'll be looking for a refund or something. Oh, I don't know. I'm not keen on going back there. I certainly wasn't made very welcome. In fact, I was made very unwelcome. I'm guessing though that it is okay at the moment. From the photographs I've seen, by and large they're good, and people have posted some negative photographs, but the negative photographs are the photographs which show. Hello!
Nice to see you again.
Very good, we will be back.
Some good wine.
Not today.
Go
No.
to the football match.
We have a football match to go to. Where, Mallorca?
Sporting which team?
Mallorca.
Mallorca.
But we will be back. We will be back. Good to see you.
You alright?
It's a place we've been promising to go to and we keep putting it off. Oh. Hey, we will get there. We will get there. It's one of my favourite types of food is Indian food, and the one occasion that we have eaten there, it was very good. So just really didn't have the opportunity to make a video because we were with friends, so it'd be good to go back on our own and be able to make a video. Here's what you'll find: a spa shop. Lots of these open around here. You pay a bit more, but it's convenient. It's a convenience store. Top hats over there, get your name embroidered on a hat. And Taylor's cocktail bar. We have had good food there. And we did actually call into Monroe's last time we were down, I think. and gelacious ice creams and more. Across the way you've got the park, and then beyond the park is the Sol Palmanova 1, Sol Palmanova 2. So it's only a very short walk across the park and you're on the promenade to the beach. Oh, there's a nice little breeze now. And we did have some spots of rain, but they didn't last on the ground long enough to be able to video them. And now there's a little bit of cloud cover, but that's quite pleasant. Gives you a little bit of a rest from the intense rays of the sun. So just coming up to what used to be Lady Di's, very popular with the British expats and others, but been closed since before COVID. So it was last opened in 2019. And as we've been walking past it in recent weeks, we've seen a little bit of development, and it's open. So that's the really good news. And it's now referred to as Diana's Grand Cafe. Oh, I say it's open. I don't think it's open now. It's open at night time. So it says open every night. But all the tables and chairs are out. All new tables and chairs. In fact, that one's still got the price on. No, I don't think so. Well, that's good to see, and I know a lot of people will be really happy to see that. Anita's looking for something in, oh, I thought gold, but she's looking at different colours there. I'm going to plod along a little. Look at the shirts there. Fortunately, I don't think any of the shirts are in my size. That's the big issue. Looks pretty big. There's the Santa Lucia. And we're just coming up to Iroko, and it's open from 6 p.m. and some of the pictures I've seen here look really quite interesting, so maybe this is a place we've got to try. So, interesting type food, something different for Palmanova. And it's right next to the Three Brothers, which has been here for ages. Family run place, great to go there again. I've lost Anita, so here she is.
What here?
Nothing. You bought something?
I haven't got any money.
Oh, do you want to go back?
No, it's alright, I'll come back. I'll have a look at this other one.
The spa right across the road from the Santa Lucia, and someone was asking on Facebook a few minutes ago about a good steak, and this is a place that Philip Blackburn from the Calvia Notice Board recommended. This is the barbecue place called F&C restaurant. He recommends that. Really well stocked, aren't they? Just masses of stuff. Ladies' hats. For you? Well, Anissa's bought whatever she...
For the
I
beach.
don't think you need to show us. Something for the beach.
No, the pool.
The curious thing was there, it didn't accept my card, which is very curious. It's a Spanish card. It just didn't seem to go through, as though it wasn't linking. I ended up paying in cash, so I'll be checking my bank account very carefully to make sure it's not been doubled. We haven't got a receipt even for that, have we? Did he put a receipt in the back? It's gone a bit duller. Still warm though.
It's a nice breeze, isn't it?
You don't have to forget there's quite a few restaurants that's just at the back here, and some interesting new places along there as well. Definitely worth a try. We're going to be heading back towards the car now. There's the Hotel Baleares Nova apartments. Sorry? All pizzas and burgers 50% off till 6 p.m. Get in there quick. In fact, I don't think I've seen this open before, so that's opened recently. The back of Ciso's, where we have the Viceroy Grill, which doesn't appear to be open at all yet. There's the 104 bus, take you from Palmanova to the city of Palma. It's fairly full, and buses in high season certain times of the day do get very full and will even sail past you if there's no room on the bus.
Right. Good.
Well, we're almost back to where we started, which was Pappy's Bar just across the road there. And this is the little walkway down there that takes you down to the beach. That's Palmanova in front. And then everything in that direction is heading towards Magaluf. So that was our first walk back in Palmanova, first walk back in Mallorca since our trip. Nice to be back, always nice to be back, and don't let the weather forecast put you off. Thanks very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye for now, bye.